Man, it's your boy Freeze, and I'm back, man. This is episode number 7. I think 1, 2. How many niggas have I beat? I beat this nigga, this nigga, this nigga. You feel me? I done beat like 6 niggas, man. This is episode 7. Hey, shout out my nigga PBR for that. For his interview special edition. We dropped it yesterday. It's going crazy. His shit going up like 2,000 views in like about maybe like 10 hours. Shit is crazy, man. Shout out Desert Baby. His interview did like motherfucking 5,000 views in the same day, man. We starting from the bottom, but we building a platform. So today is like a blessing for me to be able to have motherfucking DB, my nigga, Dick Boston in the house with me today. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people.
So with y'all, man.
A lot of people don't know who this is though, but
It's gonna happen.
I specifically chose this guy because he's special, man. This dude is like, he's a dope ass basketball player. He's a great father. He's a businessman. He's a clothing line owner. He's an artist. He's a rapper. He's a writer. He's a singer. He's a producer. The nigga travels amongst a lot of states. He's been on tour with the people like Beta Weeda, E40, Mr. Fab, all different people, man. The nigga make power moves, bro. So, and he comes in my studio and he works in my studio. So I just had to get him on this table because, you know, we have a lot of people and a lot of people talk about a lot of different things, but I wanted to give him an opportunity to let my community and my crowd, who is my FREEZTV aliens, let y'all know what's popping, man. Like, so that being said, my nigga DB, Dick Boston, you know what I'm saying? Real name, Richard Boston.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, my nigga, give these people a rundown and let them know who the fuck you are, bro. Hey, but before that, let me give you the rules of the game. We gonna play this game. And we're gonna chop up game. You dig what I'm saying? And you gotta try to stay focused, man. You gotta try to give me that good shit. I want that real shit. I wanna know about these baby mamas. I wanna know about growing up in Oakland, being in the Bay. I wanna know about it all, my nigga. Like, so you gotta stay focused and you gotta play this game.
Oh yeah, I'm focused.
And hopefully you don't lose.
We don't use hope.
You know what I'm saying? Well, have faith, cause I'm gonna beat your goddamn ass. You feel me? I'm fucking with it, man. I'm 6-0. Fuck with your boy, man. Hey, I'm kind of fly though. You know what I'm saying? I'm kind of fly today. You know what I'm saying? Shout out my stylist. You know what I'm saying? Which is me. But back to the game though. Hey, bro, go on bust and let's get into this, man. But start from the beginning though. No, it's go ahead. It's you know, visitors go first. But let's start from the beginning though. All things, all bullshit aside, all games aside. I don't think that got a tip on it. Do your stick got a tip?
Oh no.
I don't know, man. Come on, man. You trying
That's
to
why you picked that
have
one.
an excuse.
That's why you picked
You
that
want
one.
a reason to say, oh, that nigga beat me because he gave me a stick with no tip. Come on, man. Let's make sure this nigga got everything he need. We got blunt. We need backwoods. We need goddamn raws, swishers. We need everything this nigga need. Well, come on with it, man. It's your go. And start from the beginning. Let them know who you is, man. Where you come from and how this all started.
Yeah, I'm from Oakland, California. You feel me? Like you said, my real name Richard Boston, so I go out as Big Boston. This shit started over with my brother. His name High Head Ray Mill. And that was in 2010. That's when I first shot my first video by Bammer Family with his name Taylor Freeman. And shit, ever since then we've been on it. I used to have a lot of brothers and sisters around that we was pushing each other. I still be around multiple people that's still in my corner and shit that we still push together, but we all be in our own lane right now. So it's not like a big group no more, you know what I mean? It's like individuals going crazy. We going straight solid?
Yeah. How many brothers and sisters do you have?
Like biologically?
Biologically.
I got a blood little sister, her name Pretty C, which is Sierra. And I got a blood little brother, his name Trevon Boston. And then I still got stepbrothers.
How many of them you got?
I got 2 stepbrothers. Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, 3 stepbrothers. One is a extended stepbrother, my mom's first husband. And yeah, so
And so, what is it like growing up as a young dude in Oakland with merging families like that?
I say it's common.
It's common?
Yeah, because your boys in the street become your extended family too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Where until it's like you start calling your homies in the street your bros, and then they become your brothers. Some niggas turn back to your enemies, and then it just be a cycle. You feel me?
What's your name? What area of Oakland did you grow up in? Like, what schools did you go to? What streets did you walk down? Like,
yeah, I'm from the Dubs, which is the 20s in the east. I went to Oakland Tech though in high school. Middle school, I went to Frick and Westlake, and then elementary school, I went to elementary school at it was called Golden Gate, but they ain't got that shit no more. They like knocked that shit down and shit. You finna get your ass with shit. I even went to school in LA in the 5th grade for 2 years. My mom had moved out there and shit. I was just being hella bad and shit. She ended up moving me back.
You was in LA being bad?
Yeah, I started like a little gang and shit with my partners and shit, having hella little fun like that. Yeah.
Just wilding out.
Yeah, not too much, but I had older friends. I had friends that was my age. All my partners and shit was like 17, 18 and shit while I was in the 5th grade. I had rules and shit in my house. My mom just let me hang with motherfuckers and shit. And she didn't care because they was all protecting me and shit. When I was out in LA. And then when I came back, I was back in the Dubs and shit with my dad and them. So my uncles and cousins and extended cousins from the streets and shit that just made everybody family, everybody was already enrolled, you know what I mean? So yeah. I just fell in place and was under the tree.
That's dope. So when you was younger, what did you do for fun? What did you other than get in trouble?
Well, the get in trouble part was just part of the fun, but I was like really,
too, man. You just
I was really into like playing basketball. Shit, I used to be a turf dancer. I used to crump. I used to do all that shit. Like we used to be in the streets having fun. You feel me? It wasn't even all about just being no hard body ass nigga. It was just I was a product of my environment.
Yeah. When did you know that basketball was something that you really wanted to do?
Man, I was playing basketball hella young. I ain't gonna lie. Like I was always playing with older people. And like in my like where I'm from, it was like I got uncles that was our coach and for our team. That was letting us rock out, finding papers on the ground, starting our own teams and shit with my partners. And little recreational centers and shit. So it was just something that was in me. I was good at it, so I stopped doing that shit. Is how I felt once upon a time.
Did you play high school basketball or something?
Yep, at Tech. And then out of Tech, I didn't graduate, but I still went to a JC after that at Los Madonnas and played for them for a little second. Then it was so easy for us to be in the streets over there. It really didn't do us no good. My whole team was street.
I had one of them JUCO situations too where nigga was just, we did more hanging out and smoking weed than playing basketball.
Doing that before the game and shit.
Yeah, tripping. But so when did you get into music? Like when did music start? Like how did you transition from being an athlete and trying to make your way to going into music and then taking that same mentality of being a dope basketball player into music with you?
Shit. So I was always writing raps and shit. My brother Nook and them, they used to like Nook, Day, D-Real, Byron. They like those people. They used to be like rapping and shit hella much around. But my dad and them was rapping when I was way younger. They had Under Surveillance.
Your
and
dad
shit
rap?
like that. He a producer, like he make the beats, and then my uncles and them used to be having the rap shit on a lot, like.
That's dope.
Yeah.
What was it like growing up in a house where your dad make beats? I bet you was trying to rap on everything.
I used to rap to myself. I used to be shy with that shit though, to let anybody know that I had any type of rhythm towards that. But it been times that my uncle had wrote a rap for me one time, My uncle J-Mo, he wrote a rap for me and a couple of my cousins for us to just say like lines and shit, just to be a part of that shit. On some when I grow up type shit.
Do you remember that rap?
I just had a line. It was me and 3 other cousins. It was like, when I grow up, I wanna be just like you. When I grow up, I wanna do like on some kid shit. You feel me? But that was like on how you know how Mason they be rapping and shit. Like one of the inspiration songs.
So like, what's your first singles and first music that you start putting out?
The first single we ever put out was me, my brother Banger, and F. Scanlon, and it was called Good Life. That I feel like was a single, like for us to be like, all right, yeah, we doing some music together, we all rocking. And people start really gravitating us to us off of that as youngsters. I was probably like 20 years old. Yeah. So that was like 2010. And we dropped that one, and it was just, we didn't do it on like no iTunes shit. We was on some YouTube, damn near CD type shit back then.
Man, cause like you got a million videos. I just be watching. Like I could get online and just watch your videos. I could put on your playlist and just literally watch like I could DJ a party with your songs.
Yeah, I'm highly slept on. I ain't gonna lie, I would throw that in the air.
Yeah,
I've slept on for a long time, but my patience don't pay off real quick.
This is not working for me today.
Yeah, you ain't focused.
But what's crazy, as soon as you miss, I'm finna win. So you better not miss.
Okay.
You better lock in and get real focused.
They go your way.
You know what I'm saying? You better lock in and get real focused. This has really been a setup, if you notice. If you see it's balls,
kind of slowly,
you know, set up everywhere they need to be. You feel me? But what was it like working with Vita Weeda?
Man, he worked fast. Man. He the type that would just be like, man, knock your shit out. I'm just knock my shit out too, because he already know what he want to do on his time. You know what I mean? So it's always, he'll teach you like on some like, he'll teach you how to do it like, nigga, don't have no butterflies in your room with somebody. You know what I mean? Because you gotta just bring it, period. But he done threw me on stages with him, like me and other rappers too. Like he done threw us on stages with him, let us open up with shows. Yeah, put us in studios with people. You know that took us. Well, he took me on a tour. That's what took me to be around E40, Auckland, up in Alaska. Like he done did big shit with a nigga before.
You fucking with Alaska though? That's one of my markets.
Alaska was treating us good though.
That's one of my markets. I love Alaska, bro.
Yeah.
Anchorage, Fairbanks. I be up there, bro.
You got people on that side too?
I just when that work week shit had came out, it hit like that shit hit like boom. And Alaska's one of the places that like really fuck with me.
Now it's my turn to do all that superpower shit.
Hey, I told you where I'm going with this. Like this ain't, you know, like, you know, you just can't miss. Like you gotta stay focused. Like, you know. What's up with the music though? Like what you got coming new? Cause you had that Step Brothers that was out.
Yeah.
That was super dope. I'm a fan of the Step Brothers. I was pumping that shit. I was bumping it every fucking day, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I was on the road and I used to get on the airplane. That was my travel music. I would put that shit in and you and Riley would just go crazy, my nigga. Like it was the way you would do 2 bars and he would do 2 bars and then it'd be 4s and 4s.
How we wanted to, but that shit was
special.
It would have been very good.
So you got a lot of fans and you got people who sitting in the stands with their hands on cheering trying to see what's coming next.
Mm-hmm.
And on the music side, like, what's coming next, man? Cause I'm really waiting.
So
8 ball in the side pocket.
Yeah. Shit, I basically came up with like a little thing with myself called Sensitive Thug because I was just tired of like certain music I was making because I felt like that that explained the feeling that I'm in towards both sides of the fence.
So you're a sensitive thug.
Yeah, of course. We all is, but we hide it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm just done hiding that shit. Maybe it'll pay off.
No, it's gonna pay off because this shit is dope, bro. Like sometimes when I walk in the studio and I hear you, I can hear you in the back banging, and I just be like, whoa, that shit is crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like it's crazy. Like once the world get a chance to hear this shit, I'm excited for you. You know what I'm saying? But let's I'm gonna bounce around a little bit because I'm finna go and beat you, and we gonna slide on up out of here. You feel what I'm saying? But when it comes to basketball, what is it like right now playing semi-pro basketball and still trying to balance your career and being a single dad? And I'm watching you with your kids. Like you got kids that's in other states that be with you. You got kids that's here with you. You got you dealing with a lot, bro. So how are you able to deal with all of that and mentally stay on the level of, man, I gotta get it done?
All right, for one,
8-ball in the corner pocket.
yeah. For when I started with my kids, like it's easier for me because like no matter how I feel towards like any other situations, like they got good moms.
This nigga don't want you to lose. Somebody don't want you to lose.
No, you don't want to win.
You said they got good moms.
Yeah.
I feel the same way about my baby moms. Like,
And that ain't got nothing to do with how I feel about them personally.
they just good people.
They just do what they supposed to do as parents. It don't matter what they do as a woman figure towards me in life or where we stand at when they got our children, they good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's all that matters to me, honestly. I don't care about the extra bullshit. Everybody got bullshit. You feel me? So that's what makes it kind of like an easy go for. Damn, I just set you up for it good. But an easy go for me to be a cool parent towards my child. Do the difficult shit. You know what I mean? And what was more added on to that? I forgot what you had just said.
I'm just like, I'm missing, bro. I'm trying to let this nigga knock some of these balls off the table, catch up.
Are you doing that on purpose?
No, I'm not doing it on purpose.
Oh, okay. I'm just
I'm just trying to let you, catch up a little bit.
Oh my god.
But
And I just be getting nigga angry and shit.
you can't do it because it's like you gotta slice. You gotta, you know what I'm saying?
I was trying to keep the
in
ball
corner.
from me, though.
That pocket don't want the ball. But so we got Sensitive Thug.
Yeah.
That's the next project.
That's coming hopefully in 3 weeks if I can get my master's.
Is that record you did with Mr. Fab on there?
Boss up? Nah.
Yeah. So
That's
was
gonna be
just
on my
a single.
next one. Yeah, that's gonna be on my next one though, cause my next one gonna be all my singles put together. Sensitive Thug, the ball is right here. But yeah, Sensitive Thug. Explaining that is basically like a nigga that, you feel me, being their feelings towards the right shit. You know what I mean? It ain't got nothing to do with me being their feelings, oh, I don't like her and all that type of shit. I'm just talking about life shit. You get what I'm saying? Like, what I've been through, it matters, nigga. Like, I don't give a fuck how hard you is. Like, on our own time, we'll cry. You know what I mean? We'll go through our shit in our way.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So, it's like, what's the point of you feel me not being able to hit both aspects at the same time? And shit, I love my bitch, you feel me? So at the end of the day, it's like, nigga, I don't mind saying that. You know what I mean? Cause she there for a nigga through them times. Yeah. You know what I mean? And I skip times that I don't gotta be through because the right person here too at the same time. So it's like, nigga, don't nobody gotta be hiding that shit. If a nigga got some good shit going on, it is what it is. Period. So now I'm just about to elaborate on that, cause all a nigga do usually rap about is the same shit everybody else be rapping about. So now I'm just trying to do some different shit. And what's crazy is when you think about doing different, the ball's getting closer and closer, like, bro, just like that motherfucking hand type shit, huh?
No, 8-ball.
But when you skip out doing your different shit, it's always like somebody down the timeline do that shit eventually.
7-0, like I told you from the beginning. But keep going, bro.
But yeah, so like that's why I don't be skipping out on my opportunities to be in different type shit. So, Cause there's been hella times that I'd be like, man, I'm finna do this real quick, and I'd be like, when I was younger, be shy to do that shit, and somebody else would come out doing it. You know what I mean? And they be comfortable doing it. And that's the reason why they rich.
But you know what?
That's not saying it's about the currency or nothing like that.
No. It's about being comfortable. That's what.
Yeah.
I was doing an interview with Gigolo. And Gigolo, we was talking about him signing his deal with Swab House and being with Tony Draper and them, and him producing for Tupac and all boom. But the main thing that he said he took from his journey was not opening up his bag and being undeniably himself. Like being ashamed to be this part or not doing this part. So I think that that's one of the biggest things that people need to like really focus on and really like narrow in on. Is just be your motherfucking self, because it's parts of you that nobody else is gonna get. And that's what's for sale. That's the part that you sell. So you know what I'm saying? Give these people a shout out, man. Let them know who you is, where you at, where they can find you, where they can get this dope ass clothing, where they can get your merch, where they can get your music. Let them know all you know where it's at, man.
Yeah,
we get out of here.
Again, my name Dick Boston. You feel me? I'm from Oakland, California. Right now I'm out in Arizona, California. Shout out FREEZTV. You know what I mean? Right now, you can get all this clothing line from my Instagram that's on Innocent and Guilty. The website is coming soon. But right now I'm just doing all ship outs, Cash App, Zelles type shit, because I'm just trying to make sure that it's going in the right direction. My music, you can find it on YouTube. Some shit under 2 Official, some shit under Dick Boston. It's like an alter ego, Lil Wayne, Lil Tunchi. You know what I mean? And shout out Raymond, which is my little brother that passed away. That's why I do music. He died September 21st, 2010. And that's why our label called High Head ENT, because his name was High Head Raymond. So that's enough for me. You know what I mean? But you can find everything, where everything at.
Man, y'all know what it is, man. Shout out Dick Boston. Thank you for coming in, man. This is my guy. When I'm sitting in the studio on the computer and I'm just doing my research and I hear him bang and I'm like, man, I gotta figure out a way to use any of my resources to help this brother, because he's one of my favorite, bro. He's like top 5 of that I listen to. You know what I'm saying? So I fuck with him 100%. Y'all know the game. Y'all know how these white people do it. You know how the Chinese, the Mexicans, and everybody else do it. They be like, hey guys, like, comment, subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Fuck with your boy, man. Do whatever you gotta do, real gangster shit. If you hard and you just a tough nigga, hit the subscribe button, cuz. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it is, man. Fuck with your boy, man. It's your boy Freeze. Shout out, we out. You know, fuck with us. Peace.